What's up? It's ya guy Sky. We're back at it with Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Kendra's here again, and we're hopping into episode 2. So let's get going.
Yeah, actually, really quick, I am going to make sure my door is actually shut because it opened earlier when my cat came in. So
yeah.
enjoy the cinematic.
I shall. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Phoenix already. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops, you die.
Me when I die.
June 15th. Happy Pride Month!
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's not actually Pride Month. I have no idea when I'll, actually post this. It could be forever because, this is gonna be a lot to edit.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe it will be Pride Month by the time I actually post this. But anyway, June 15th, 9:12 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it, I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Here being the legendary Wright & Co. Law Offices. Okay, Justice, time to stop trembling.
Oh, you must be here for the interview. Right this way.
Huh?
Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome.
Hey!
This is why Trucy's the best character.
Real. What's with this girl?
Well now, shall we begin?
Begin what?
Right, first things first. Any special talents?
Psychic tell spotting. Talents?
Yes, well, you must have at least one.
Well, I guess defending?
Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. A little jazzing up, of course.
You think so?
Let's give it a go, shall we?
Huh?
Go ahead, show me. Defend. Give it all you've got. Don't hold back now.
What are you talking about? I can't just defend here.
First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere.
Thanks.
We want people to be laughing with us, not at us.
Thanks. But I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all.
What? What exactly do you think you came here to do?
What? Defend? No?
Excuse me, but do you know where you are?
Huh? The Wright & Co. Law Offices, right?
Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first.
Look, what's going on here? Who are you? You don't fucking remember her, Apollo? Have some fucking object permanence, please. I came here to meet with the person in charge.
Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes.
I'm in charge here. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning.
Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again.
What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency?
Welcome to the Right Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician.
It all came flooding back. The trial, that girl.
Oh, sir, please pick a card. Card. I'm in a locket now.
Look at her, she's so tiny. She's got little baby cheeks.
He's so squishable.
That's right. She's my daughter. Trucy Wright.
Here, check out our flyer. Oh, that's so
That
cute.
is... What are those symbols? Do they mean anything?
Probably not.
Maybe they're just stand-ins for a phone number.
Oh, probably, yeah.
From magic to the piano, even your defense, call now.
That's so cute. I love that. So, what's your name?
Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Oh, this is new. Well, you know we gotta. We
Yeah.
gotta.
So you know, Trucy. You're an attorney.
Ooh, I've seen one of those before. That's an attorney's badge. Looks just like the one Daddy used to have. Now, if I take this badge and I do this and this, see? It's gone.
Hey, my badge! What do you do with my badge?
No need to worry. Just look in your pocket.
Huh? No way, my pocket? Wait a second, there's something in there. It's a flyer for your agency.
And here's your badge. You can have it back now.
So, let's just go down the list. So, is this really a talent agency?
You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now.
What, you and him? 2 people. Does that include you?
Lucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I am a professional, you know.
Right.
Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is... Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire.
Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano?
Agency doesn't see that as a problem. There's many magicians who can't do magic.
At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. So, you're Phoenix Wright's daughter?
That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. I'm kind of a sugar daddy. Get it?
That's a sentence. How old is Trucy again?
I believe she's 16.
Trucy! You should not be throwing around that kind of language. No.
I'm in charge of this whole office, too. Be amazing for a young lass of 15.
Oh,
There it is. Wouldn't you agree?
That's even worse. Trucy, you should not be throwing around that kind of language. 15? How old is Mr. Wright?
Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year.
I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it?
You know about that?
Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal.
So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it the next time I get a chance.
That'll be a story to tell. Daddy, right. That reminds me. About Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in.
He's not here right now. He's in the hospital.
Oh, shit. The hospital?
Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better.
What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit.
Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close.
Right, well, I'll be going now, and, I'll give this showbiz gig some thought, okay?
Wait, I'll go with you.
A new member has been added to your party.
Yeah.
June 15th, 9:45 a.m., Hitchfield Clinic. That is a lot of DVDs.
I just realized up on the, Whoa, hang on. First of all, on the TV,
Steel
that's the
Samurai?
Steel Samurai.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Second of all, on top of the TV, they've got, like, those red spider lilies, which I think are flowers in Japan that are associated with, like, death. So that's a
Might
little
be.
fucked up to put in Phoenix's hotel room or hospital room.
Oh, this fucking
Oh,
bitch.
fuck this guy.
Eh? Visitors, are ya? Yeah, are you the doctor? Yep, Dr. Hitchfield's the name.
Morning, Doctor.
Oh, hi there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Get the fuck
I hate
away
this
from
guy.
me, creepy piece of
You
shit.
don't touch Trucy!
Is this Daddy's room?
Oh, yeah. Except he is gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Any places you'd like examine?
I need this guy dead.
Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't the Daddy-O, the cutest little thing in town. I guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. Creepy ass bitch. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was. Understatement of the century.
Yeah.
Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. What's that? Looks strangely familiar. How could you not recognize an attorney's badge? It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things. I guess some 7 years aren't longer than others. Alright, epic. Now we do the talking.
I like the idea that you can forget what something looks like after 7 years, because it's been at least 7 years since I've seen a Zuzu pet, and I still remember them like
Oh
it
my
was
fucking
yesterday.
God, yes! I had those too.
I love Zuzu pets. I miss
Me
them so
too.
much.
Isn't it also a thing that, like, after 7 years, every cell in your body will have been, like, replaced with a new cell?
I think so, yeah. Kind of like a Ship of Theseus situation.
Yeah. That is not the button I wanted to hit. There we go. So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run.
Me too, Phoenix.
A hit and... You were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air, only stopping when my head hit the telephone pole. Your head hit a telephone pole? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was my sprained ankle. What the fuck about your head that hit the telephone pole?
Got a thick skull, so he was fine.
You've got a good point. He really is as lucky as they say. There's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And she's so big. Not fat, but, you know what I mean. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Trucy's still a child!
How many times do I have to remind you? A teenager. Not a child anymore.
But you'll always be daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. My foot. I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius.
Hee. Aw, Daddy.
You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. So, why did you contact me? What could the Right Talent Agency want with me? No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this.
But didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway?
Well, yeah, of course. Help, we're in big trouble at the office. Big! I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital.
That's right, Daddy. How are we gonna pay for this month's rent and the groceries?
Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other two must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again.
No, I can't. I only just made friends.
They're really guilt-tripping this motherfucker into joining their
Yeah.
agency.
How could you do this to me? To us! Polly!
Already breaking out the nicknames, damn.
Yeah.
Huh? What? Now it's my fault? On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright,
Paulo's the one person who gets excited when he has to go to work.
real. Alright, I'll hear what you have to say.
You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker.
Uh-huh. Now it's time to reel him in. I'm right here, you know. It's official. I'm scared. Alright, so who's the client? Ah, yes, here. Take a look at this map and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to the pasta joint.
Dopey?
I have no idea how to pronounce that. The pasta joint. Al dente's. Oh, that's clever.
Awesome.
I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it's no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck! Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Whoa, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry. Once you found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Apollo like me
Oh,
for
Daddy.
real.
Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know.
Apollo like me for real.
Even the ones that aren't very funny.
Your real client should be stopping by the office anytime now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked this scene of the tragedy on this map. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So he's gonna make me investigate this after all. Map added to the court record. Alright.
Hey.
We did the examining, we did the presenting, we did the talking. I think we can move. Back to the talent agency we go. June 15th, 10:05 a.m. Right Talent Agency.
I have no idea who this is.
Hey, hey, hey! How long you plan on making me wait, eh?
Oh wait, maybe I do know who this is.
Ah, good morning.
Oh, he's older than I thought. Should I keep going or do you want to take him?
I don't know. Honestly, the voice you were doing kind of fits him, I think.
I don't know. It's a little more energetic than what he looks like, really. But
That's fair.
hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh? I'm gonna try and make
All's
him sound
well that
like a
ends
smoker.
well, I
He
guess.
looks like a smoker.
He does a little bit.
Yeah. This is our client? Hey, so this is that Paulo fellow, eh? Oh, yes? The name's Apollo. Look at him here. Arms all crossed, like, ready to fight. You want to talk? Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Apollo. And don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half-cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been capped. My noodle stand's been stolen. The noodle?
You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly?
No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know him. You new in these parts? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy doll.
This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. You can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon.
Bro, whipping out the harmonica.
Yeah.
Anything for you, Trucy doll. Right, I don't think we have to examine because this is, same place already.
We can present our
you know we
badge.
can, and you know we will. Oh, that's the fucking R. Yeehaw, attaboy, way to flash him. That is the sentence. Old Phoenix used to do that to my pops all the time.
Your father?
Yup, he'd whip that bad boy out and say, put it on my tab, you know I'm good for it. A tab at a noodle joint? Interesting. Anyway. So
Who's this
the
guy?
fuck are you? So you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's the name. And noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for a year and a half. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodlemen for generations. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons.
That's a pretty old noodle.
And the fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh. There was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy.
No, it was just like destiny that you become what you are.
Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I forgot. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. I cannot keep this guy's voice consistent at all.
That's fine. He's a very strange character.
Sure is. Not the mental image I care to linger on. So last year I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldoon's noodles. So tell me more about Eldoon's noodles. You don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty, why they're saltier than salt. No, I really don't want to find out.
He's a regular at his noodle stand.
He's frequented by Pops' stand back during his attorney days, too. Yup, him and his assistant. I'm sorry, I'll be sure to stop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Huh? Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bowl about now. How about the one on your head?
What do you mean?
It was stolen. My stand. Gone. Stolen? Yes, we've established this. It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. That is not a whistle, that is a harmonica.
Is the harmonica.
It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints.
Uh-huh. Now you're just trying to butter me up. Like these noodles. That sounded more like the blues than a whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle, ooh.
He's still blowing into the harmonica.
Yeah, but no, like, all depressed and shit.
Oh.
Maybe some bum carted off with it? Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too, except the one on my head, but it's got my hair in it. Oh, he fucking eats his hair.
I'm starting to think those just are noodles.
Yeah, me too.
That's the saddest thing I've heard all day.
You know it. Anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck. Good, huh? Wait, what exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty 2 bulls killed a man. Then I'd really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves?
Actually,
Oh boy, this part.
there's something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo.
Oh, we're getting serious. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Aw, listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel.
I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen.
More fetch quests? Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery?
Oh, someone stole a pair of my panties.
Oh, good God.
Yeah,
We're dealing with this creep already?
yeah.
Holy motherfucking shit.
I first played this case, I was about ready to fight a man over it.
Well, yeah. Panties? So they were, stolen. Your,
Panties, yeah.
right. Panties.
Pantaloons, so to speak.
That's a crying shame that is, Trucy doll.
I was alone in the office last night. I hung my panties out of the window there to dry.
Why?
I don't know.
Like, I mean, I get hanging up laundry to dry rather than, like, using a, like, dryer. But, like, right by the window? I would not
I feel like
advise that.
most places have there's specific closets in people's houses where they can hang up their stuff to dry so that it remains in their house. And it's
Yeah.
got like a heater in it to help it dry out faster. Like why not just do it there? Who is that dog?
Maybe the dog was the thief. No, it's
Oh my
clearly
God.
the guy's hand.
A thief came and took them, my favorite panties.
The dog knows that it has to hunt this asshole down.
Yeah, the dog is on a separate mission right now to kill this guy.
Yes, and I am fully in support of it.
It's the Hound of the Baskervilles from Sherlock Holmes.
Ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait!
Well, that was certainly brave of you.
I lost them.
Whereabouts would you say you lost him on this map? Out of
Well,
curiosity.
give me a second, I'll point it out. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do.
A darn crying shame. Yup.
Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. There it is. On your map.
I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Paulo. Right. And you help out Trucy Doll here too, you hear?
Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases.
And they're all gonna be interconnected.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
See where we stand.
Not
We're in the
a
right
courtroom,
anything
I
agency.
swear. Well, the first item on our list, Phoenix Wright.
Nick's right. Daddy's hit and run accident. You have to find the one who hit him.
Who's going to pay us for this again?
And the second item, Mr. Eldoon's request to find his stolen sand.
Stand.
Yeah, that.
For which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles.
The last request is mine. Find my stolen pantaloons.
That bowl of noodles is looking better and better.
Let's go, Polly. To the streets.
Aren't you enthusiastic?
Could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me.
Guess we might as well get started. Let's see. A hit and run, a stolen stand. And last but not least, stolen panties. Alright, we examined everything, so I think we can just go to moving.
Yeah.
Which one do we want to do first?
Don't know. Can't even remember what's at the accident scene, so.
Well, let's go find out.
Oh, it's this place.
June 15. Nothing else. Just June
Wait.
15.
We might. Oh, I don't remember if we meet a certain character here, but we might. Hee hee.
I have a very vague idea of what character we might be meeting here, depending.
Hee hee. Hee.
So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car?
According to the map, this is the place.
What a huge mansion.
Paulo, there's a nice-looking lady over there. Let's question her.
Okay. I'm a little curious about... Oh, this is definitely the place. Also,
I don't remember if it's right away, but I don't know. She kind of reminds me of Old Bag.
I thought she was Old Bag. Is she not Old Bag?
I don't know. She might just be a nondescript old lady.
Adjacent to Old Bag.
My queen.
Excuse me, can we have a few words with you?
You want to take her?
Sure. I don't know why this is a thing for me, but every time there's like a very obviously like Japanese inspired character, my instinct is always to make them try to have like a New Jersey accent, and I don't know why, but that's what I'm gonna try to do.
You have fun with that.
Want something?
Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I so
That's definitely
excited?
husky.
Yeah.
It's quite a house you got there. Must have a lot of money. Oof. Money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl.
Huh?
You, kid with the hair. You want something?
Kid with the hair. Love that. Me? No, not a thing. Bye.
Paulo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something?
But the Kitaki family, they're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town.
If you're gonna ask something, ask it. If you're man enough.
Right.
Yay! Way to whip him into shape, ma'am.
The she know no fear?
I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the fourth head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum.
I'm little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Gulp. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. You know what we gotta do? You know what we gotta do?
Sorry, kid. I got no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, Plum? That's a really cute name for someone so...
Careful.
Yes?
Whoa.
Is it Apollo?
How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy?
That seems like a bit of a needless procedure.
I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures.
Oh, little girl, you should know. We're gangsters.
Gangster. Oh, that means you're the bad guys.
Trucy, through me. Please, I'm begging you here.
Bad guys. I like the sound of that.
I'm going to need some warm tea after this. You're telling me, Apollo. Huh.
Takes a lot of hard work to protect the family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys.
So, you're saying that business is in a slump?
Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. So, there was supposedly a car accident here last night.
Last night.
Of course, you wouldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you. What do you mean? She knew. She mentioned knowing about it earlier.
Wait.
Yes.
You're talking about that man, aren't you?
That man.
That man. One who flew 30 feet and just walked away?
The one and only.
That's my daddy!
I should have known. What about Capos? Thought he'd make a great point man.
Capo? Point man?
Could you avoid using too much, industry lingo?
In any case, it's been nothing but trouble.
I've been cleaning up this mess this morning. Bah!
Hate to break it to you, but a broom isn't gonna do much for paint.
What do you mean? I don't got a pressure washer. This is all I got.
At least get some soap and water. Cleaning up
Can
this...
afford to kill people, but we can't afford water here. Tough business.
Cleaning up this paint? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident?
It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise. Found your father drowning in a sea of paint.
So you came to his rescue?
You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over his paint. Then turned the corner and sped away.
So we can follow a paint trail, is what you're telling me?
Ooh. We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see.
I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me.
But why are you out here cleaning it up?
What do you mean?
I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you?
Please, go through me when you want to.
Don't be such a stiff lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image.
Yes.
We're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people, see?
How noble of him.
I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the streets to deal with.
Public facilities? I wonder if she means that trash can. Well, time to go look at the trash can.
Yeah.
How do I have to manually click it?
Oh.
Oh. Who's that? She's looking at the park.
She's pretty. But she has a story, you know?
Is that your grandma on the fence? There's something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Well, that sure was suspicious. Give her a whole character sprite and everything? That's not the last we've seen of her.
Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous.
Hey, miss, stay out of the park.
Not mad at me.
Did something happen here, officer? Huh? No, move along, nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play someplace else? We're not kids and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Who wants to
I don't
take
know
it?
who this is.
I think I do. I think I do.
Oh!
Who wants to
I
take
think.
it? Who wants to
Oh
take
my
it?
god!
Who wants to take it?
I don't know. Guess I could take him.
I think you'll be
If
better
it
with the
is who I
accent.
think it is.
I trust you with the accent more than I trust me.
Does he have an accent? Oh my god! Wait, no!
No, wait. Oh!
It's her!
Oh!
It's her!
Oh!
It's her!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's my Pookie.
Okay, so who wants to take her then? Do you want to take her?
Sure. I do a lot of girl voices. Why not?
I mean, like, I can do a girl voice if you want, but, like, it's Detective Sky, you know?
I love her.
Yeah.
She's so good in this game too. I love her personality in this one.
For real. Detective Sky, we're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report.
Look at her!
Oh my god,
I
hello!
love her.
Hi! Oh my god! It's been so long. Detective?
Emma.
Is she wearing a lab coat?
Because that's her thing.
Yeah.
You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed.
And these kids are?
Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers.
Huh. Why don't you kids run along and play someplace else?
Damn.
I'm pretty sure
we're
Emma's
not-
like 1 year older than Apollo, so that's fun. Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental hydroxyacelunodosatrace?
Please tell me
Probably
we don't
got
have to say
that right.
more than once.
And again? It's hydroxy stuff.
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy.
Gotta keep out of the riffraff if you would.
Yes, ma'am. How are we going to get more information like this?
Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street?
Oh, yes, that nice woman. Gulp. Tell me about People Park. Can I ask you a question?
What?
What happened in the park across the street?
Oh, yeah, quite the commotion. Chicago Lightning, as the boss would say.
What's that code for?
Chicago, huh?
It's just like gunfire? I
Oh.
don't know. Oh,
Thank you.
okay, yeah.
Gunfire. Someone was killed.
Strange circumstances, too.
Was it perhaps a gunshot?
How'd you know?
You're kidding.
What a morning! Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house.
Something happened at your house, too? A crime without honor, without remorse.
It's a private matter. Wanna hear about it? Me every time I gossip with someone.
Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly.
The private matter. So, what happened at your house?
Bloomers. Last night.
Huh? I had a bad feeling about this.
Me, Little Plum Kitaki, the victim of a panty snatcher.
The plot thickens.
Yeah.
What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen.
Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. Wasn't you, was it?
No, of course not. Mercy.
Heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. The missing panties all have something in common.
They're pink? I don't know. It's hard to imagine Trucy and
They're
Mrs.
pieces of cloth.
They're panties. They came from the same store. I don't know. It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Mrs. Kataki's panties having much in common. I just imagine Mrs. Kataki's panties. Ugh.
You know, we'll find your bloomers too.
Great! Show me what you're made of.
What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy? Oh, it's you!
Back.
That girl from before.
Oh, welcome home, sweetie.
Interesting. She was just across the street, you know. Hello, Mother. She's a Kataki too?
Miss. Here, our flyer.
The Right Anything Agency? Anything Agency?
Yeah, do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice.
Attorney.
By our office. We'll be waiting.
Goodbye. What a strange interaction. Why did you give her a flyer?
I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help.
She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help.
Wouldn't be so sure.
Huh? Alright, back on that. Is there anything else to examine here that we haven't? Oh,
Ambulance?
I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Hey, I said no one goes in! Unless you want a face full of hydroxyada
yada,
what's it? No dice. Alright. Oh, the trash can. We forgot to look at the trash can. There's a slipper in there. There's a big trash can on the way into the park. I guess we could check it out.
Detective's life sure is a hard one.
I'm an attorney, actually. Huh?
Pieces of garbage with paint on them.
Not so. These are slippers. What do they say?
The
The Miracatis?
Maractus? Something?
Oh, the hospital. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital.
Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car?
It's a side view mirror. It looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone.
Wait, you don't think...
I do think. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright.
How? And he took off its mirror? Never knew Daddy was so strong.
Scene of the stand.
I guess the absence of Noodle Zone.
No.
No.
This is an interesting place.
Yeah.
This man is very political, it seems. I mean, there's a sign that says "Save the Light," and that could mean fucking anything. And
It's also just a guy that says vote.
Yep. Oh, and the dog! There's a doggo.
What's the dog doing?
He's sleeping. He eeping.
Good for him.
So, what's this place?
This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly.
Oh, so this is where the stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already.
Hey! Look, there's a police car parked over there.
Bargain.
Bargain, three
Three
shots for the price of one.
Oh, and here's the clinic. You're right. So what's with this sparkly entrance? And what is this place? A hospital? There's a sign. Mercatus Clinic.
Oh, that's where the thief went.
The thief?
One who snatched my panties. He ran into this clinic last night. Hey, maybe that police car is here to find my panties.
I doubt it.
Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate.
Ah, there you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment. You know we gotta do it. You know we gotta do it.
Real.
Wrong button. Sorry, Sonny boy. My interest in this is for my stand and my precious little else. Get cracking on that case. Find my stand. I'm begging you. Okay. Tell me about the Save the Light sign. Are you in a cult? There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light.
Save the light indeed. Mr. Eldoon's house is practically in the dark here.
I guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do? They just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit. It seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients. So, your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was it? Aye, passed down from father to son. That stand's seen its share of salt. Salt runs in the family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does too. So, your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was stolen? Oh, it wasn't just the stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stained sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend.
No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo.
Isn't it about time he bought a new one anyway? Are there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. It happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m., I reckon. Timeline, mark it down. Guess he's not aiming for that late night market. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease. Then I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. Did that many people eat noodles for breakfast? I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. The stand had my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being.
Took everything?
All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams.
At least they left one bowl. Look, they're on the ground.
Yeah, we already picked that up. If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl. My last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is.
That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to.
It's a crying shame, that is. If they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. The garage, right. You don't think the thief lives there, do you? Feh. I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here?
Let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly. Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front.
Probably gave someone food poisoning, I'll bet. If anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning. That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me, the neighbor. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. The wrong crowd? Never you mind about that. Alright, that's everything we can get out of you. Hop on over to the garage. Do I have to examine it more? Or...
I think you can just move to it.
Move. Oh, the garage. There it is.
Garage.
Garage. There's a kitty cat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hey.
So
There's there's the car. Maybe we did need
Yeah, I
the-
think we did need the mirror.
Damn, okay.
This is the place. This is where that panty snatcher ran.
Are you sure?
Maybe. Let's look for clues.
That's not very sure.
Clues to a panty snatching. Clues like a pair of panties.
Trucy? Can you try not saying panties so many times? Alright, we're gonna go fucking switch it out. Alright. Examination time. There's a lot to do. There's something about this car. Feels like there's something off about it. Like it might be
It's
broken in some
almost-
way.
Something about it's just like, it seems like it would maybe be unsafe to drive. Like, I don't know. Let's take a closer look.
Maybe poke at the open wires. Oh, there's like 3 things here. So first of all, the exhaust pipe. What a throwback. And I think that was the one that Emma Skye was in too. The exhaust pipe thing.
It was, yeah.
What a throwback. And then a phone, and then this. So
Yeah. Your poison.
that reminds me. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago.
Also involved some girl named Emma Skye, but I'm sure she's not important.
Yeah. Sure, we're not gonna meet her or anything.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was a car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. The piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue solving the case. He's such a fanboy, for real.
Wow.
I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car.
Does he do this often?
He's
Does he
such
just
a
like
fanboy.
walk around in parking lots like, oh, I should check the tailpipes just in case?
I bet he does. I bet he does.
Everyone's gotta have a hobby, I guess.
Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in there!
What?
Wait a second, are these your...
Ah! My panties!
What? Already?
Oh, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing.
Definitely gonna wanna run those through the wash again.
Yeah.
No, really, don't mention it.
Well, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. Must have a nose for finding girls' panties.
Trucy, do you know what you're saying?
I don't know if she does.
What are those?
Little panties, of course. They've come home to Mama. Can't wait to use them.
You're going to put them on? Now? Seriously, put those to the wash.
Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da!
Whoa, where did that come from? How did that bowl get in your panties?
My panties are an extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there.
Why is this an entire segment?
Good question.
They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks.
Magic panties?
Love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly.
You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Trucy's panties put discreetly away in Trucy's pocket. Well, that's one case closed at least.
What are you saying? Still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade.
Oh, right. Something tells me we're not finished searching this garage, by the way. Yeah, I wonder if it's maybe a few of these things. Look, a cell phone.
Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure.
I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here.
Should bring it to him later.
Now, something tells me it might not.
Hey, look at that.
The mirror's been broken off. Now, this is a clue, and everything else wasn't.
What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. Aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly?
Come on, Trucy, you can use your brain. I believe in
I
you.
don't have one. All I have is a walnut stuck inside my head.
A clue? Let's see. I do think I have just the clue you've got in mind. That is not the right thing. Actually, anything interesting? Oh, hey, there's the paint.
Oh, we'll paint.
Anyway. Take that! My clue is this.
Want him to just shove it back on.
Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match.
I guess we should check it out.
Two pieces of garbage with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? Car?
It's a side view mirror. Mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something else. Or someone. Well, looks like we've just solved the case.
So the car that hit Daddy last night.
Is sitting right in front of us. Yep. Get the license plate, you idiots. Get the license plate.
Wow. Put the pro in professional, Apollo.
Damn, it's almost like pro is short for professional or something. Gee, thanks, Trucy.
Apollo.
Get the license plate, you idiots. Huh? What is it?
Well, we've solved this case. We should go report it to Daddy.
Write down the license plate first, please.
He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him.
Okay. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. You'd be surprised. And this is hardly a case worth reporting. And besides, we have more boxes to examine.
Yeah.
And there's a
Have
cat
to
up here.
touch the ladder. That's definitely gonna have an unfunny joke with it.
Look, it's a folding ladder.
Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on.
First ladder of the game. A step ladder? How's that different from a regular ladder, then?
It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together.
So you admit that it's basically a ladder, right?
Wait. Huh?
You have to look past the form, at the essence of the thing.
Talk about something else.
Gladly. Mr. Wright, we have updates. June 15th. Hickfield Clinic. Yo, how goes it?
Daddy, how'd you feel?
Not bad, Trucy, not bad. It's good to have you youngins on the case. Little Daddy-O gets some well-deserved R&R.
The elderly need their rest.
He's 33. You're right, he's
So
basically
old.
ancient.
He's on death's door.
That's why
He'll
the
be dust tomorrow.
yeah, that's why the spider lilies are there. Isn't he only 33? We've cleared up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent, capable, unlike me who can't speak. Tell me what you found, if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Progress report. Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early.
Oh, he's amazing. Found my panties so quick. It was like he was the one who stole them.
Trucy, for the love of fuck.
I'm trying to get him arrested.
You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find the mad driver who gave you that 30-foot toss? Apparently it was a doctor from the Miraculous. We've been saying this so many different ways.
I'm pretty sure it's Maractus, like the Pokemon.
Oh yeah. From the Maractus Clinic. Maractus, eh? I've heard of them. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic.
Maybe something happened.
What is this? How do we say it again? I already forgot.
I'm pretty sure it's Maractus.
Maractus. Like malpractice.
Rhymes with cactus. Yeah!
Yeah.
Hey, is that the pun?
Maybe. I don't know. But that's why I'm gonna remember it. Maractus rhymes with malpractice. What is this Maractus Clinic anyway? All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money in a bad way. Bad? Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family? Kentucky?
The Kentucky family.
That's
They're
so...
related to the Colonel.
You don't want to know what goes into their chicken. The Kentucky family? He did that on purpose. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Maractus Clinic for their patch-up jobs. Interesting.
Looked like something had happened in that park.
Maybe something to do with our gunshots. Odd, a body was found there in unusual circumstances. I keep saying that. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern in any case. Au contraire.
Oh.
Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand.
Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to the Maractus place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. He's talking about it like it's just a fucking casual. Like,
I just love going to court for a quick 2-day long experience.
very recreational. I was wondering when I get paid. We solved this case of your accident and found the missing article of clothing. My panties!
Panties!
Right. That leaves the noodle stand. Eh? Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono.
Right, back to the office to plan our next move.
June 15, Write Anything Agency. They stopped giving us times. Oh, you're here. You're the woman from the Kentucky place. Yes.
I knew it! Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please.
Thank you. My name is Alita Tiala. I have a request.
First
Would you
things
like to
first,
see my
you wanna
attorney
see a
badge?
badge?
An attorney's badge. So you really are right, defense attorney. Please, I'm counting on you. I need your help. Alright, help with what?
Defending, probably.
Your request. Let me guess. Something's been stolen? Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought... What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me?
Maybe you can tell us what happened? You hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties?
No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiance, I suppose you'd call him. She's doing the evil hands. She's doing the evil hands. I don't trust that. She's doing the evil hands. Fiance? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder.
Murder?
Have you heard about what happened at the park? Well, tell me your story first, and then we'll get to that. So, what's your story? You frequent the Kentucky Mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization? No, not yet. Oh, I've already put this all together, I think.
Not yet.
You see, I'm to be married next month to the boss's son. The boss's son? So he's a gulp. A gangster. Yes, but the Kentuckys are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change, quit my boring job, live the good gangster life.
I think you're onto something. This is Kitaki. I like the sound of that.
I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. So, murder in the park. What happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park near the Kentucky Mansion.
There are a lot of police cars there.
Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. You keep saying that. And your fiance was arrested for this?
What sort of person is your fiance?
Your fiance is the Kitaki family's only son, correct? His name's Waki. Waki Kitaki. I brought a photo. This bitch!
I love him.
Well, that's quite the photo. I know. Oh, he can be powerful and menacing, but so cute. But if he's the boss's only son, yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday.
Hey, I'm a boss already of this agency.
Please help my Waki, please. Right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Letter of request added to the record.
Wait, let's go check out the scene of the crime.
We now have authorization to go talk to Emma Sky some more. Woohoo!
Yay!
Oh, detention center. Okay, detention center first.
I'd go meet Waki.
Yo.
Polly, you look just as happy as a clam in its shell.
For a lawyer, this is it. This is the place where the battle begins. You need something? Ah, yes, we're attorneys. I was hoping we could see Mr. Waki Kitaki. Sorry, he's in questioning right now. Could take a while.
That. Oh well, guess we'll have to come back later then.
So much for that battle. Oh, there's a motorcycle now.
Oh, it's him! He's here!
Alright, who wants to do it?
I have no idea.
I trust you with accents more. I think you take them, and then I'll take Waki.
Okay. I'm better at doing a female German accent. I'm not sure if I'm very good at doing a male one, but I can attempt.
It's better than I can do no matter what, trust me. I can do like a country accent and that's it, and it's not even good.
Word.
So this is it. My first murder crime scene. Ah, it's you kids again. Look, can you find some other place to play?
We're not playing. We're, investigating, aren't we, Apollo?
Sir, I have a letter of request here. Letter of, huh? Hit request? Why does it say hit request on it? Miss Tiala must have used the, Kataki's stationery.
Shit, I immediately forgot how to do a German accent. Hang on.
It's okay.
I have to like get into Franziska mode, but she's so different.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh mein Gott! Excuse me, coming through. There he is.
Ah, it's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? What, you don't recognize him?
I must say, I'm used to being inspected by the ladies. But this is the first time I've felt this way with a man.
Yeah!
Gay, homosexual, gay.
Yeah, let's
Love
fucking
it.
go! Mr. Gavin? Yes.
Remember me? I'm the one without an accent. Ah, Fraulein! What is a cute, sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help?
Gay, homosexual, gay.
Homosexual man!
Yes. The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. Even have a letter of request.
You must be exhausted standing out here.
Gay, homosexual.
I will take you to the scene of the crime.
Ooh, really?
By your leave, officer.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Haha, very well. This way, Fraulein. Whee! Apollo just being left behind.
Hey, what about me? Gasp. The stand. June 15th. People Park.
On that note, enjoy your investigation.
Thank you. Will we see you again?
Oh, trust me, we will.
I'll be back. Ask the wind, Fraulein. I'll be riding on it. A gay thing to say. I love him.
Riding? That's pretty gay.
Why are you, as a man, riding the wind?
Who was that?
Eek! Apollo, look! A corpse!
What? Hey, it's just a mannequin.
Ow, sure got me.
You're really bad at this, Trishy.
I assume this is Emma.
I assume
Ahem.
so, yeah.
Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here?
It sure is! What's up, girl?
Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here?
Ooh, this guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in.
Prince doesn't even begin to describe it.
Again. Glimmerous fop always getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits.
Excuse me? We have a letter of request.
Moment.
Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? It's her thing. That's why.
Just like that. I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alita Tiala.
took you 30 minutes to figure that out? 30 minutes?
We were just standing there watching her for 30 minutes.
So, what's up with the mannequin there?
It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found.
The body was pulling the stand?
So, you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Skye. I'm in charge of this crime scene.
Let's fucking go!
Doesn't seem that happy about it.
She doesn't seem that happy about many things. Except science!
I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case.
That is a very thinly veiled threat.
Emma,
Anyway,
would you like to
would-
see
have-
our badge?
Have you seen that I am a defense attorney? If you could spare a moment to take a look at this?
Did you see that I am extremely, extremely busy?
Eating snacks, yes.
Is he eating snacks, I'd say.
This is going nowhere fast. Talkie talk.
What's up, Emma?
Detective Skye.
Quiet, please. Snack time. Munch, 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 munch.
Oh my god.
This is why I love Emma.
We're not making much progress here.
Ah, you're back. You run into some problems? Yeah, this weird ass detective.
Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something?
Yeah, we met this weird ass detective.
Um,
Me? No, I'm fine, really. Definitely not having very gay thoughts about a certain Mr. Gavin.
I definitely didn't meet like a really hot German guy, and all of my thoughts are about him now.
What's this? So there's a problem? No problem. Just a little bit of panic, but nothing to worry
Phoenix, have you ever had like a really like purple themed rival who's like really hot for no reason? Would you know anything about that? Like,
about. Yeah, and like, he might be a prosecutor, perhaps.
and like one who lived in Europe for like an extended period of time,
No problem.
particularly with roots in Germany.
Actually, I got a defense request. A defense request. That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request is for me! Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose. I know it. I've shown you this already. We're good. Murder.
Ever heard of it, Phoenix?
Sorry, I'm trying not to choke. I'm having my own snack time. Oh, I forgot to read that, whatever. It's related to the murder in People Park, actually.
So what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime.
Did you know? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. It was a knife and also a bucket. You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? Yeah, the detective won't say shit.
That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway?
Gasp. A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this.
There's only one person on the planet Earth who wears a lab coat, and that's Emma Skye.
You know her? You could say that. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still in high school. She was still a high school student at the time. In fact, you even referenced this very case earlier, Apollo. That would make her about the same age as me.
That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh, wait. Maybe you know that other guy, too.
That other guy? The one with
Shining
the,
prince on the motorcycle who's purple and German.
the one with the pretty eyes and the hauntingly familiar hair?
Yeah, the really dumb braid.
Prince.
It was Prince. It was the musical artist Prince.
You mean the artist formerly known as Prince?
Oh, yes, of course.
Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Trucy's. And yours. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances, after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate.
Javier. What a lovely name. He's so dreamy.
I think he plays for the other team, Trucy.
Sorry to burst your bubble there, Truce.
Don't get me wrong. I also wish he liked women, but I don't think that's the case.
I don't know, he might be bi. He gives me kind of bi
I hope
vibes.
so. Please, Clavier, give me a chance.
I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Oh, so do I. So do I.
You're gonna make your esteemed rivalry look so gay.
Yeah, it's kind of in the, what's the word? The namesake, I guess. That's what I'll
It's a
go with.
rite of passage of being a defense attorney. Every defense attorney has a rival prosecutor that they are in love with.
Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene at the park?
Yeah, that detective woman won't let us.
Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective.
Ah, yes.
Sorry.
The
I mean-
white powder.
Yes, this non-suspicious white powder that is carefully hidden for no
If you
reason.
give this hidden white powder to the detective, she'll let you come in.
White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is.
It is what you think it is.
Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh?
Whoa!
You know what this is, Trucy? Yeah, it's drugs.
I remember that funny powder. I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. Thought it was sugar, so I licked it. Got mad at me.
This is getting more and more suspicious. White powder placed gingerly into pocket.
Let's go talk to that detective. He's sure to know what that white powder is.
One of my least favorite Ace Attorney, mechanics is that you have to go to a place in order to go to another place.
Oh yeah, that sucks. And you gotta remember what gets you where.
Yeah.
Take that! Does this ring any bells?
Is that? It couldn't. Where did you get that?
I brought it from the office.
You work at the Wright & Co. law offices, yes?
Yeah, sort of. Trucy, take it away.
Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy?
Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Lucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter.
What? Mr. Wright has a daughter?
Seem shocked.
I mean, if you had met that man about 10 years ago, you would be surprised too.
And then seeing he now has a teenage daughter after 10 years, a little crazy.
Mhm.
Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, I'm available to help you in any way I can.
Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice.
This powder is used for detecting fingerprints.
Oh boy. Fingerprints?
Ready to blow on your computer screen. I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright.
White powder memories. We must have gotten really high together.
Yeah. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. Thus for prints.
Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Trash can? Trash can.
Can.
There's gotta be a good clue or two around here.
You and your trash cans, go ahead, knock yourself out.
Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear?
How, Apollo? You're a genius at finding panties.
Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't...
They're not mine.
Could these have been stolen too? Knife.
Knife.
It's a knife.
A shiv, to be precise.
Ooh, lingo.
Defendant Waki Kitaki is the son of known gangsters. Police are assuming this belongs to him.
Assuming.
Assuming.
Emma Sky, you know better than to assume.
I told them we gotta use the scientific method, but they didn't believe me!
Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Huh? Look at this. There's a handprint on this shiv.
Handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint.
A fingerprint.
Let's investigate. Right, first, choose the fingerprint you want to examine.
Choose a fingerprint?
Closely at the handle.
How close?
Yeah, one of them's like way better than the others.
Yeah.
There's more than one fingerprint there.
Black spots?
That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze.
Should we go with this one? This one? It won't even let you select them.
You can only pick the superior fingerprint.
What a name. The superior fingerprint.
Right, let's get detecting.
Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement.
First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. The press of space, like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on, blow it off.
B-
Blow? It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just use R, like you do in real life.
Yeah, that's exactly how that works.
Ow! Amazing! It's like magic! That's why I can't whistle, because I haven't found the R button.
I haven't found mine either.
Isn't it, though?
Right, let's give it a shot.
Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder.
You got it. I think we got it all. Ready?
I think so. Good, clear, quite impressive.
Why, thank you.
Next, to match the print. Police office has samples so you can tell whose fingerprint this belongs to.
That doesn't sound like much fun as actually finding the print.
Nonsense. Science is so much fun, Apollo. Okay, pick the person whose print you think it is. Probably have a good idea whose knife this is already.
Do we have to pull them up? Whatever, fine. We'll play your game. Yeah, those match.
Yeah, that's yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
I think R.
R? So, the fingerprints do belong to the defendant.
Yes, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life.
Apollo, she's sparkling.
And I'm dimming.
Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come.
Yeah, you haven't even met Gavin in court yet.
Get up, Polly.
The trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing. Knife added to the court record. Anything else to talk about? Oh, we can re-talk about these things. Hooray.
The report came in late last night. The body was found as much as you see it now. Except it was a real body.
So exactly that, stiff and saluting? Got it.
Yeah. It looked exactly like it.
Police and all? But
Covered in
why?
caution tape and everything. I was a body pulling a noodle stand. If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here.
Well, what was the cause of death?
A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol.
Pistol?
Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age.
Unless you're a cop or a gangster.
Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Maractus.
Well, well, well. The plot thickens.
Hmm.
It is malpractice.
Yeah! Dang, you called that.
Yo.
I didn't even know that. I just received the autopsy report, in fact.
Time of death, June 14th, after 10 p.m. Cause of death, single bullet to the right temple.
I mean, really, what is up with this case?
It's enough to make me want to run off pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me.
So mysterious, actually. Should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from.
Likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know.
Look at her with all of her chemicals. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, it belonged to him.
This noodlehead.
He's the old guy.
This is the proprietor of Eldon's Noodles, Mr. Eldon himself.
He's famous in this part of town.
Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. Saved me a lot of work. Thanks.
Noodle stand added to the court record.
Hey! What sort of person was the victim anyway?
I mean, what did he do? He was a doctor.
Not a good one. A doctor?
My instinct tells me he was committing malpractice, but I don't know why.
I'm starting to sense a connection here. So what's your story?
Who, me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene.
Are you sure you don't have any relevance to a case we might have referenced earlier?
Nope, none at all.
Detective Sky.
I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist.
Ooh, were you studying abroad?
Something like that. I was studying in Europe. So, abroad, basically.
Yes.
Forensic sciences, mind you. When I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs. Just like that.
Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in Europe?
Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back here.
Favors. Wasn't she in high school when she left?
What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them.
Really? I had no idea.
If she's been out of the country for a while, she probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current, state of affairs. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes?
Aki Kitaki. I don't know if he's the boss's son, but he's certainly thrown his weight around. Violently. In the detention center.
I see.
Why was he arrested in the first place?
You're a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance.
Actually, yes, I am.
Oh, we have a witness to the moment of the crime.
We always do.
Every time.
Huh?
The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow.
What?
Could you tell us a bit more about the victim?
Oh, let's see. Apparently, he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Well off, too, from the sound of it.
Until he died.
Clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic.
Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there.
What? You've been to the clinic?
Yeah, though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand.
I see. So that means... Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here?
That would seem to be the case.
Why?
Don't ask me.
So, have you met the defendant?
No, he was in questioning when we tried to go see him.
Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. Might think about wrapping up here and heading over.
Good idea. I don't know what good it will do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this?
Don't worry, it's like a right tradition.
Some traditions I can live without. Right. Back to the detention center.
Whee! This fucking guy.
Yep. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes. I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him. The
Father? You like a priest?
I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winifred Big Wins, Kentucky. Not Kentucky. God damn it, Phoenix. Kentucky himself. Not someone I care to meet. Die, you! You're the one
I think
on...
that's Walkie.
Yeah. You're the one on your way out, old... Oh, they're here. Oh, old man.
Look at this
Kentucky.
guy. I love him.
Whoa, this guy radiates power. Power with a cute apron? You Walkie's lawyer? Yes, sir. Well, I'm Big Wins Kitaki. 4th head of the Kitaki family. Capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capiche loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good. What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know, I wanted to go to the clink. I don't like it here. You must be Walkie?
His fucking facial expressions are so stupid. I love them.
A G's not a G till he does hard time. Bizoy. I
think that's it.
He's
I don't
quirky
know.
like that. You'll see, when I get out here, things will change. Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. Ha! You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me. I don't need no trial. I did it! I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. So much for talking to our client.
We made so much progress today. I even found my panties. I had fun at least.
Of course, the biggest mystery of all still remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial?
Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out.
To be continued.
We continue.
So we don't get to see the show?
Alright, that's it for this installment of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Stay tuned for the next episode, and as always, check out Kendra below, and I will see you later, whenever later may be.